Welcome to our weekly player interview this week with Bradley Senior Tucker Steele. Our interview is always brought to you by Ed Cycles at 909 Key Street, your authorized Yamaha dealer. See Gene and their staff down there for all your motorcycle needs as well as off-road vehicles. They service all makes and models, although they're the authorized Yamaha dealer here in town. Well, let's start by letting you introduce yourself. I've not had you on before. Tucker, just tell the folks what position you play. Tell them what size you are and what number you wear for the Bears.
I'm Tucker Steele. I'm a senior. I play safety, strong safety, free safety, and about 180, 185.
And you're one of the captains this year.
Yes, sir.
As elected by the teammates. Let me ask you this, and this is probably something Coach Floyd would like to hear. When you're at defensive back, safety, what are your keys to what's going on the field? How do you know where to go to attack and so forth?
Honestly, it just depends on the game plan we have for that week.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm heavy run support, and then sometimes I'll back up and let everybody else play. It just depends on the team we're playing that week.
What's your favorite thing to happen during a ball game? Just to lay somebody out or to intercept a pass? I mean, all of that I guess is good.
Yes, sir. I probably like making a nice roll tackle when you get to hop up and get fired up and everybody's coming around.
But we don't get in their face about it, do we?
No, sir. No, sir.
A silly question. When I ask you, who do you prefer to match up with and beat in football? Anybody rival that comes to mind you just like to?
It's probably not a rivalry because, everybody, it's always going to be Cleveland or Walker, but probably Maryville because nobody really expects us to win.
Right.
And I really want to win so we can prove people that.
That'd be a great thing for your senior year, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
And we'll see them later on in the season there. Here at Bradley, I know you're involved in some other things. What other sports do you play here?
I played baseball.
What position?
Second base, just really about anywhere.
And between baseball and football, do you have a favorite there? Be
Probably,
careful how you answer that.
I know. Coach Adams is going to see it probably, but probably.
Well, Coach Floyd's sitting in the
yeah,
right
I know,
room with
but
us.
probably football because.
It's what's in season, maybe. Let's say it that way.
Yes, sir.
When football's over, baseball becomes your favorite sport, I guess,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Is that fair to say that?
Yes, sir.
And everybody remember your brother Cason. He was a speedster that was here. And if you had a foot race today between you and Cason, who's going to win that thing?
Probably Cason.
Cason, you think so?
Yes, sir. Probably.
You admit that, huh?
Yes, sir. It's hard, but it's probably Cason still.
Oh man, what do you enjoy about football the most? We've talked about you like to hit people like that. Is it the team concept, the camaraderie? You've been in the program for 4 years now.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you play middle school ball at, by the way?
Lake Forest.
Lake Forest, okay. Who's your coach there? Who's your head coach?
Coach Green.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Kevin Green, we know him. He's got a pretty good thing going down at Lake Forest there.
Yes, sir.
How you guys are compensating? It's cooled off a lot this week in the last few days, but back during the days of all the extreme heat, I don't see how you go through there with helmets and all that during the heat.
Honestly, I think it's good for us because, it builds character and, it helps you with the adversity that you're going to face in life and in and out of school and sports.
Well, that's a good way to put that. And in your own personal game now, are you working on something to help you improve your skill set as a football player to help the Bear program, or do you watch a lot of video, or do you work out, get the muscles up there? What are you trying to improve on?
Well, really, right now it's tackling because
Okay.
we have to take those stations seriously because that is one thing we've really been struggling on is tackling. So that's one thing we're really trying to improve on.
Well, as a captain, the younger guys and your other teammates or your peers even are looking to you and the other captains to set the trend of leadership and what all it takes to do that. How about college? Are you interested in playing ball in college?
Honestly, no, sir, not right now. I just want to focus on my future.
Okay. And in the way of football, do you have somebody that you see on TV or in college or high school or high school pros that you would pattern your game after at all?
Not really, but if it was anybody, it'd be like C.J. Henry from Florida.
Okay.
Nobody really expects him to be anything, and then he kind of showed him that he is.
Well, we've talked about your brother Cason now. Your dad, Todd, he's one of the biggest supporters of Bradley football. I think he was from Florida. Y'all moved here from Florida, and he's always there for you guys. And I'm sure his support is very meaningful to you as players. That was the Cason too there. And what's your mother's name?
Farrah.
And she attended Bradley High School, didn't she?
Yes, sir.
Years ago. I think Coach Floyd knew her quite well. Well, I tell you what, we're going to wrap it up for this week here on behalf of Ed Cycles, our weekly player interview with our senior captain, defensive back, Tucker Steele. We encourage you folks to be there Friday night to support the Bears. God bless and go Bears.